Company Technical Board to take questions.
Is that about what you expected to see tonight?
Yeah, first of all, I give a lot of credit for Peru State coming in here and giving us a good test, especially in that first half. I thought they came in with a great aggressiveness. They really tested us off the bounce. I thought we got a little too aggressive at times defensively, which a couple of gambles which led to rotations, and obviously they took advantage and made their open shots. When we played solid, I thought we did a good job of contesting. First half defensively, transition was very good. And then the second half, they exposed us on the glass, and that's going to be my big theme all year long is physicality. And as the length and athleticism continue to go up, starting on Sunday, we're going to have to grow in that area if we want to have a great season. From an offensive standpoint, I thought we played very unselfishly. And you look at the assist to turnover numbers, 25-9. That's a great sign for us and for our team. And if we can duplicate that and keep that going all year, then we're definitely going to have a chance.
I know Alonzo was a big part of that. I guess first, I know he was projected as a starter, but he came off the bench. And I guess what was the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, just the decision I made tonight. Obviously he started in the second, and would think that he will start on Sunday. But when you're absolutely right, when he went in there, the game completely changed with our pace, and I thought he made simple plays. Got Derek, I want to say 4 consecutive layups, and got Keon, I believe, an open 3. He just has great command, and he's got a great presence out there, can get into the paint. I thought he really made good, smart, simple decisions once he got in there.
The rebounding piece of it, I mean, does it kind of help to have a game like tonight to kind of show, look, this is where we need to get a lot better?
No doubt about it. These games are so important to show what you need to work on and expose you in certain areas. And certainly the glass was the biggest one tonight, where we did get exposed. And then when we did turn them over, I want to say 14 times in the first half. But when we didn't get it in those gambles, it led to open shots. And as we continue to play against better competition, you have to stay solid. We talk all the time about solid being good enough. So we just got a little bit too aggressive out there. But again, I was really pleased for the first time out, just the way that our guys shared the ball and played unselfish basketball.
How does the game change when Alonzo's on the court?
Well, again, his ability to play all over the floor. Defensively, I thought he was very solid on the ball. He provided great ball pressure for us at the head of the snake. And then from an offensive standpoint, if you find a way to get open and keep your spacing and keep your movement, he's going to find you. And Derek had great rolls to the rim. I thought he and Wilhelm had good moments out there. Eduardo, I was really pleased how Eduardo came off the bench and performed for us as well. One thing about tonight, again, we've got 12 or 13 that certainly you can make an argument to get on the floor and get minutes and be in the rotation. And those guys that played the last 10 minutes were phenomenal. They were great on the bench, they were positive, and when they got their chance and their name was called, they went in there and made an impact.
This was the first time in 606 days that fans have watched a game here at PBA. For some of your guys, it was their first time playing in front of a crowd at the college level. Did you sense nerves at all, just with that newness of an experience for these guys?
Maybe a little bit, but I think overall they were just excited. They were excited to get out on the floor and play against somebody other than themselves. So crowd was phenomenal for the type of night that we have. I mean, it's been rainy, soggy, dreary all day long, and then John Cook and his group playing the number 3 team in the country, which I know attracted a lot of fans that probably would have been here otherwise, and rightfully so. I mean, that's a huge game in the Big Ten standings, and obviously wish them all the best. But for the first time, being back in here, I thought our guys responded very well.
You mentioned it's kind of been a grind going up against each other for so long. You get to hit the reset button a little bit now, or I guess what's your approach over the next?
Not really. Now it's time to go back and watch and see where we need to get better. And there's certainly going to be a lot of those areas when you go back and watch. There's certain areas I think maybe it's never as good or as bad as you think in all areas. So just excuse me, a chance to go out and watch. I was pleased with their transition. I thought that was better than I think I expected it would have been. Generally, that first time out against other competition, you do get exposed in that area. But for me, it's all about the glass. We got to stay in front of the ball better, and we have to finish possessions off with a rebound. When we got it off, and we had pace. We got great possessions. We were very efficient offense.
Trey played a lot as that point of attack defender. Is that responsibility his
support, or are you going to experiment with?
Yeah, I think he and Alonso both are certainly capable of defending. I mean, Trey, we're going to have to put on the best wing a lot of times as well. He's just such a versatile defender, and he's so aggressive out there. That's the one thing. I know I talked about gambling at times, but I don't want to take away Trey's instincts. He's such a great instinctive defensive player. So you don't want to take that away from those guys, but Trey will guard 1 through 4 for us this year, and if we get to bind, we may throw him on a 5 in front of him and try to frustrate him. But yeah, I mean, Trey, when he gets into you and starts the offense all the way up the floor, the other team's offense, that certainly puts them on their heels.
How do you think Bryce looked tonight?
I thought Bryce, his shots were all right there. I thought they looked good. I liked how he hunted those shots. It's good to see him get out and transition and get the dunk. But he's such a gifted offensive player. Those shots are going to fall, and I thought he had good looks, and I thought he had good rhythm and tempo. They just didn't fall.
Coach, as you get further down in the rotation at 10th, 11th, 12th guy, how nice is it to have experienced players like a Kobe Webster and a Trevor Lakes and even an Eduardo Andre in the sophomore season just there as a part of that group?
It's a great luxury to have, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate those guys. We have conversations with everybody in our roster going into this game just about roles and how important it is to accept it. Those guys, they're going to play a big role in our team. There's no doubt about it. What exactly it is right now, I still don't know. We've got 10 days, 12 days to figure it out before we open up our season. But the biggest thing that I always appreciated as a player was honesty and transparency from my coach, and always be ready when your name's called. It's going to be. This thing's a marathon. This thing isn't a sprint. So our guys need to be ready, but those guys will play big roles on this team. There's no doubt about that.
Obviously, still